This is the Fokoos FDM 3D printer unboxed. It came with 0.25 kilograms of white PLA filament, PLA plus. I think it comes with a random color. It came with small clippers, a USB 2.0 drive with a micro SD card in the back, and the accessory box has a USB cable to plug the 3D printer into your computer, the flat cables, some parts to set it up, which it's 95% assembled, so the few parts it comes with is pretty easy to assemble. Comes with a scraper to get off the 3D prints, some parts to hold the filament, and then some other tools and the power cord. It also comes with the manual, a quick start guide, and a warranty card. The warranty card is good for 12 months of warranty. The first step is to put the screws into this side and the other side to hold up the 3D printing top part. Next, all you had to do is put this piece, the filament holder, and just twist it onto here. It easily went on. And then put 2 screws into here and hold on. After that, all you have to do is plug in 2 cables. There are 5 leveling points, which are all pretty simple to level. All you do is, I'm just using this card, you just slide underneath until it's just slight resistance, and use the wheels on the bottom to level. It makes it very easy with the assisted leveling. The leveling process only takes a few minutes, and it's very accurate and very easy. This 3D printer has a build plate of a 235 by 235 by 250 millimeters. It uses 1.75 millimeter filament, just like most 3D printers. It has a resume printing function, as well as a double Z-axis to make it more stable. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but it comes with 2 extra extruders, which all 3D printers will usually need a new one at some point, so it's really nice that it comes with extras. The yellow cover around the extruder and fan can be 3D printed. It comes with a file, which is nice if you want to change the color or something happens to it. This 3D printer also has a textured glass build plate so that builds will stick, but they also will release when it cools down. The nozzle diameter is 0.4 millimeters, and the max printing speed is 300 millimeters a second. The hotbed can get up to 120 degrees Celsius, as well as the nozzle can get up to 260 degrees Celsius. The USB with the SD card in the back comes with preloaded prints. So first we're going to try to print the benchy. So the benchy boat, I was messing with it for no reason, and it stopped the print. So I'm not going to reprint it, but before it got stopped, it looks very nice. You can see the letters on the bottom. It's It's very smooth on the sides. This is just because it didn't finish here. Next, I printed this chainmail. Took about an hour and a half, exactly the time that it said it was going to take in the slicer. And it had no problems. It came off very easily. I barely even had to use this. Looks very nice, and all these pieces connected. All of them came. None of them were actually like connected like how it's supposed to be, but it stays together. Which is very hard to print. Let's talk about the Fokoos FDM 3D printer, the Odin-5 F3. So to start out, this printer has a glass build plate, which is great for adhesion, but when it cools, it comes off easily. The build plate can get heated up to 120 degrees Celsius. Also, the extruder can be heated up to 260 degrees Celsius. It came with 2 extra nozzles for the extruder. The printer can print PLA, PLA+, TPU, ABS, and PETG. This can print 1.75 millimeter filament, which is pretty much standard, and print up to 0.1 millimeter accuracy. On the side, there is a USB cord to plug directly into your computer, as well as an SD card slot. The printer has a double Z-axis for more stable prints. It has a power switch on the back, as well as the power cord. Before we get into the touchscreen features, let me say the quality of the prints is pretty good. For only $300, this is a great printer. The only downside is it isn't enclosed, so it's hard to print ABS. But ABS is still possible to print on this printer, just harder. Here are some of the features on the touchscreen of the 3D printer. This is tools and preheat. So if you want to preheat the extruder to start printing faster, there's extrusion if you need extrude filament, and then here is to move the extruder around if maybe you need to move it out of the way to get off a print or something like that. Here's the leveling process. There's 5 leveling points, 1 in each corner as well as 1 in the middle, and there's 4 knobs to level. Then there's filament to add filament and more. And then here is to home the machine. You can home each axis or you can home all 3. It just puts it in the front left corner. Next, under settings, there's Wi-Fi, fan, motor, other printing settings, language, just some features if you need to change things. Then there's auto load to auto load filament. And then there's print. So you can go through the files on the SD card. Here is the G-code print that the 3D printer comes with. There's the Benchy. And all you have to do is hit print, and then it starts heating up, and it's about ready to print. It'll only take a couple minutes to heat up, and it'll immediately start printing. And sometimes filament will come out at the beginning while it's heating up, but that's no problem because it puts it off on the edge and immediately starts printing. So overall, I would say it's a great 3D printer for only $300, and you could probably find a coupon for it. Thanks for watching.